Welcome everyone to our webinar from Hofstra Summer Camps. We're in our television radio studio right here on campus. We use it during the summer for our campers also. It's a pretty neat facility. And my name is Terry Ryan. I'm the camp director. I'm here with Mark Russell, who's the director of the program for all our sports camps on campus. And I'm going to give you a quick overview of Hofstra Summer Camps in general. And then we'll break it up and go through each separate thing to help you better learn the excitement and the enthusiasm that we have for your child to come and spend some time with us this summer. Just so you know, Hofstra Summer Camps in general has been on for over 35 years. We break up into different groups. There's a specialty camp. There's a learning institute. We have BOCES, and what we're focusing on today is the sports academy camps. And our sports academy, we're very lucky to be backed by the university and the administration, and we use every sports facility possible on campus. And just to make sure everyone understands, we're a Division I university, the only Division I university in Nassau County. So our facilities far exceed anyone else that is putting on sports programs for children. Everything from our beautiful arena, the MAC Arena, to our lacrosse stadium, which this year is going to host the quarterfinals lacrosse for the NCAA tournament. We also have our soccer stadium, which has hosted NCAA tournament games. So when your children come here for the Sports Academy, not only getting great instruction, but we really believe our facilities are second to none. And we're very lucky that Rick Cole, who's the athletic director here at Hofstra University, is very supportive of what we do. And we work in conjunction with the athletic department and the coaches. And just for speaking's sake, we have two professionals on our staff that run coaches. One is Speedy Claxon, who runs the Speedy Claxon basketball camp. And Speedy is an alum of Hofstra and also played in the NBA for numerous years at several different teams and won an NBA championship. So it's pretty neat to work with someone like that who's been at the next level and knows what it takes. And also on our baseball side, Frankie Catalanato played Major League Baseball for over 10 years at different teams. And again, he's a great personality to have around and just understands. He has children of his own, as does Speedy, and they understand what it takes to get to the next level. But one of the things, like I said, we're most proud of are our Division I facilities and the access to those things. We just had all our locker rooms redone, so the athletes, your campers will get to experience things like that. And the other thing we'll mention again later is for the next 48 hours, it ends tomorrow, Thursday night at midnight, we'll have a special discount kind of in celebration of this webinar. So take advantage of that. And all you have to do is put down a deposit, but understand that we've been enrolling since November, and some of our camps are pretty well full. So it will be in your best interest if you plan on having a child attend here with us that you do it soon, so we can make sure you get on board and enjoy the excitement that everyone else has for over 35 years. So just a little overview. Camp starts June 27th and ends August 12th. Runs Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. If you go online, you can see which camps are offered what week. Some are offered all summer. Baseball is all summer. Basketball is all summer. But some of them are broken up in just 1 week sessions. So you decide whether you want to do one camp continuous or break things up. We have a lot of athletes that play two different sports, and they like to go from, say, lacrosse to baseball or baseball to basketball. So it kind of helps you kind of grow and see. We also have, just to mention, we have our sports and fitness and agility training coaches that come and work out with the kids in the morning. So it's a great way to understand what strength and conditioning is, agility, and all those things, how they do it at the college level. So when you go back to your local clubs and teams, you can see, how things go with them and match it up. So our Specialty and Learning Institute programs are 2 weeks, but the sports camps, which we're talking about today, are 1 week sessions. We have all certified teachers, industry professionals, coaches. So our coaches all direct the camp, and the kids will see them at the camp. And also our assistant coaches, our Division I scholarship athletes are there. We also have some local people that run travel programs, high schools, things like that. We consider ourselves a premier camp, and we're very strict about who we hire. We do a full criminal background check on everyone. And we also know that everyone has to be COVID-19 boosted to work at our camp. So that's part of what we do. And it's part of being at a Division I university of prominence like we are, that we take things to the next level as far as the safety for your child. We also have 2 public safety officers that are with us all day long, just to make sure we guide us and get through a day. And it's a big campus, and we're proud of everything about it and the facilities we're able to use and experience. Lunch is included in all the tuition, and we have used Compass Dining, and our lunch is above and beyond the average lunch for a camp setting, because it's run by our catering. It's the same catering that does all the events here. It's the same catering that provides for our students. It's the same catering that provides for our athletes. So there's a wide variety of choices every day. There's an entree every day. There's also a station where you can get sandwiches or a salad. They have desserts every day, and obviously their drinks, everything's carefully prepared by our chef and our dietitian. So we also are able to meet some of the needs of people that have special needs in their lunch areas. We have allergen-free lunches, so we kind of feel like anybody that has an issue, we can speak with us, and we're pretty good at making sure we can get something that your child can eat safely. Transportation is provided by We Transport. We go door to door in Nassau County. We'll come right to your house. In the sports camps, it's optional. You don't have to have it. You can. Some people like to carpool. Some people like to drop off on the way to work. We also have pickup spots in Western Suffolk, Queens, and we also have a pretty big hit in Manhattan on the Upper East Side. So we'll run a bus wherever there are people that want to attend. So it's, like I said, for the sports camp, it's a little bit of an additional cost. Hey, we have 13 sports camps. I think that's pretty neat, and we're all run, like I said, by our Division I coaches, and we use the fields, like I said, the college athletes use. We use the training centers they use. We use the locker rooms. We have the same, like I said, chef and dietitian, and also know that we have several nurses on duty every day. We usually have 3 or 4 RNs on every day, and we have also EMTs that go out to the field. So we're big, and we know how important the safety and the health of your child is. So we make sure we have that. And like I said, we're under the guidance of the university administration, and they're very supportive of what we do, right from Rick Cole, and who's the athletic director, and Melissa Connolly, who's the vice president that helps us run this program, and right up to President Poser. We get the support of the university, which is really important when you're trying to run a program of this magnitude.
Hi, I'm Mark. I'm going to give you a little bit of an overview of all the camps for the Sports Academy. Again, I'm the director. I oversee all of them. I work directly with the coaches, assistant coaches, and everyone else that's involved with the programs. So we have 1-week sports camps. They're for cheer, dance, and our Hofstra halftime show, which is kind of new this year. We're kind of combining the cheer and the dance program together. And again, both of those are for grades from 2 through 12 for that. All week, 1-week coaches camp. So each week we have a camp run by our coaches. I think Terry hit it in the beginning. Soccer and basketball go all 7 weeks. But the other programs are Adrian Clark softball. She's got 2 weeks during the summer. Courtney has now joined us, and she has our own field hockey camp. So she has 1 week. Coach Santos has a basketball camp for 2 weeks that we're, that's run out of the practice facility and the MAC Arena. Coach Dennis does the wrestling camp, which is up in the wrestling room. He has 1 week. Emily Massot runs the volleyball camp, which is probably our most popular camp, sells out every year. She does a great job with it. She runs it in the MAC physical building there. That's 3 weeks of camp. The NYBA, which is run by Frank, the baseball coach, he has 6 weeks there. That's, again, grades 2 to 12. Does a great job all over the field. He has the stadium, and then he has other fields. He has batting cages. He does a tremendous job with that camp. And then we have Coach Nuttall and Coach Simon. They run the soccer program. That's 7 weeks of soccer program there. They run it at the stadium. It's run there. The 7th week is a special week. It's for some of the older kids to get ready for their preseason as they move into fall. Coach Tierney runs the boys lacrosse program over in the stadium, and Coach Smith runs the girls program over there. Coach Tierney's is for 2 weeks. Coach Smith is for 1 week. And then again, you got the Speedy Claxton camp, very popular. It's run in the arena. It's 7 weeks. Speedy does bring them into the practice facility, so they do use both. So a typical sports day with the Sports Academy is you'll arrive on campus. The drop-offs are at each sports designated facility. So if you're in the baseball program, you can drop them off at the baseball stadium, pick them up from the baseball stadium. If it's softball, you would take them to the softball stadium and pick them up there, drop off. The same goes for lacrosse. So if you're over on the other side of the street, you would bring them over there and drop them there. We just found it's a little bit easier for you, especially in the sports programs, to drop off at each venue. It's easy to pick up. It's easy for you to get out. It's easy for the drop off, and you kind of stay away from everybody else that's in the main part of the campus. So the campus will either, take a bus if they're brought by bus. The camp members then will designate which spot they're going to and bring them over there, whether they're walking to there or if they have to go to the other side, we put them on a bus and bring them over to the lacrosse stadium. Basic day is instructional skill development in the morning. We're really big on making sure that there's a lot of reps, a lot of repetition, a lot of muscle memory that these kids get to go over and over again. It's one of the most important things in sports is, you have to do it over and over again. A lot of the drills are all done in small groups. Terry mentioned we do bring in a strength and conditioning guy every morning. He'll spend 10 or 15 minutes with each group in the morning, whether he's stretching them or putting them through a drill or an agility drill. From there, we'll go to lunch, and then they have an optional swim after lunch. The afternoon is more filled with a little bit of game competition. There are some fun games they play. There are small-sided games they play, whether it's 3-on-3, whether they're playing, full-court basketball, or, baseball where they have full games. Lacrosse can play 5-on-5. So they kind of mix it all up depending on, exactly how many kids are in each camp. And then they're dismissed at the end of the day. So our facilities, Terry touched on it. They're D1 facilities. You have, softballs in the Bill Edwards Stadium. It's really nice. It's a beautiful small stadium that, you get on it and you feel like you're already playing college ball. The Davis Mack Center Sports Center is where we do Speedy Claxton. We do Hofstra cheer in there. We do dance. We do the Hofstra halftime show. Coach Santos is also in there. And then she'll swing back into the Hofstra basketball practice facility where she's, in and out of both facilities, as is Speedy's camp. Courtney's the field hockey. She plays over in the field hockey stadium. Pretty neat. That's not a field turf there. It's an AstroTurf because that's what they play on field hockey. So it's a little different for the girls. But, again, D1 type of facility. The Hofstra Soccer Stadium holds Coach Nuttall, Coach Simon's soccer programs for 7 weeks. It's a beautiful turf facility. Then we have the Hofstra Sports Bubble. So we use that on rainy days for just about every sport that's there. And we also use it on extremely hot days where the heat index gets very high. We're able to move them indoors. We could put every program in there and kind of spread them out a little bit in there. They don't have a full field, but they have enough room to be able to do all the small things and all the little drills that they need to do. Over at Schuett Stadium is Coach Tierney's, Coach Smith's. They're strictly over there at the lacrosse stadium. They do eat over there in the pavilion. They do have an indoor facility where it's a huge studio in there where they could sit and they could talk to them. They could put film on, show them the locker room. So they have that. Coach Massour's volleyball is in the Mac Physical Ed Center. That's where she plays all her home games. She has 5 courts set up in there. Again, she sells that out really quick, and she does a great job in there. And it's, again, all those indoor facilities are all air conditioned. The wrestling program is run up in the T. Ryan Wrestling Room, and just outside or inside the Mac Physical Center. So it's just upstairs in there. And then the baseball academy is spread out. They play on University Field. They do use the turf down by the bubble, and they use several fields that are set up around campus, all on the same side of campus. So everything is walkable, and they do have 1, 2, 3, 4 batting cages, as does softball has 2. So the kids are always in and out of those batting cages too.
I'll go through the discounts a little bit. Just also, you should know that we have an open house coming up on April 30th from 12 to 2 at the Hofstra Physical Education Center. It's a great time to come meet everybody. We'll be there. You can get to see campus, and I think when you see our campus and you see our fields and you see the facilities we're able to offer your campers, you'll be amazed because our sports facilities department does an amazing job keeping them up. Many of them are turf. Like Mark said, we have an 80-yard indoor sports bubble if there's inclement weather. We also have access to the physical education center, the MAC sports arena, and the physical education center up the road, which is used as the rec center. So we have plenty of facilities. And on the 30th, if you come and check us out, you'll be able to meet people, ask some questions. And I think sometimes it's great if you get to see people. And we usually have our nurses there, our food service. So anyone you would need to, transportation also, anyone you would need to speak to that you have a special situation. That's kind of the thing we're kind of known for, is taking care of everyone. We have different discounts that are available. We have an alumni discount, Northwell. If you belong to any kind of union, a trade union, credit union, anything to do with the union, we respect people's hard work, and we know how hard it is sometimes for people to work and put their kids in a safe, exciting environment. And we think that's what we provide. So we're looking to give discounts, as you can see up on the board, and it's online too, to anyone that belongs to a union, or Northwell is our partner. And just so you know, one of the advantages of having Northwell as our partner is anything to do with COVID, or anything to do with medical, or anything to do with physical abilities with the kids. We always go through them. They're our neighbor, they're our partner, and we work closely with them to make sure that we have everything straightened up, including our infirmary. And like I said, just they educate us on different policies and procedures. Just so you know, our discount's only going to go for 48 hours. It's a special discount for people that have witnessed this or knew someone, or you can tell someone. And it's good to just put your deposit down and get through it. And just to let you know, we've been in business a long time. We're proud of how hard we've worked to make this a special place. And Hofstra is a special place. And we're lucky to be part of it. And it's 250-acre campus, and it's gorgeous. And even if you can't get out to the open house and you want to just drive through one day, you can see what we have to offer. And we've all been parents ourselves, and we've raised people and have gone through things. And I know both of our children have played Division I sports, so we kind of understand what it takes to go to the next level and get there. So if you have any questions, concerns, always feel free to call the office, 516-463-CAMP. And Patty and Jackie are there. We're open, usually from 8 o'clock in the morning till 5 o'clock at night. If you shoot an email, whatever, we'll give you an answer back. But we're here for you, and our job is to provide a safe, exciting, and educational experience. And that's something we strive every day to make sure that your child gets put in that area. So we'd love to see you on campus. Love to see you. We'd love to see you, be part of what we do here, because we're one of the largest camps on the island, and we're proud of that. And Stacy, are there any additional discounts available for siblings? We have discounts, and we'll work with anyone. If you call up and speak to us, we'll work on whatever it is. So if you have 2 kids, we'll absolutely, make it worth your while to come here and figure something out. So don't worry about that. And that's kind of our job, is to make everybody welcome and figure something out so everyone can enjoy part of it. And part of the benefit, although today we're talking mainly about sports camps, is, everybody has children with different interests. Your child might be an athlete and also might love science and have science camp, or might be not an athlete, but one child's an athlete, the other one likes to do gaming. Our Game Builders Academy is top notch. So we have something for everyone. We'd love to see you on the 30th. If not, like I said, go online, call. You can check out things online and figure it out. There's numbers up there, 516-463-CAMP, which is 2267. Thanks for watching. And again, we hope to see you over the summer. Last year was one of our best years ever, and we're looking for the same thing again this year. Thank you.